Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with a video swatches for you from Bella Bosio. This is their new 5-piece fall collection. Again, I don't have a release date on these, but I wanted to go ahead and get this part of the video done. But in the description box, I will leave all the release information or on the screen or something so you guys have it. Also in the description box, I will leave Bella Bosio's site as well as their Instagram page, and I'll also leave my Instagram page where I'll have more swatches of everything in this collection. So there are 5 polishes here, and let's go ahead and get started. So first up we have Royalty, and this is a blood red jelly polish. So here's our first coat of Royalty. So this is a jelly polish. It is going to need to be built up, but it will look nice and squishy on the nails. It does build up to be one of those colors that almost look black in certain lighting, so if that's not something you're into, you may want to go in for only 2 coats as long as you can get it kind of even on each coat. It is a little bit difficult to do, like the completely even, you can see it looks a little patchy here, but it is doable if you want to invest that much time, if you don't like the look of almost black on your nails. So anyway, here's 2 coats. Depending on your application and your preference, you may end up doing 2 coats. I am going to go in for third. My favorite way to wear this polish is as a jelly sandwich, which I have done with multiple different glitter polishes, and I have loved every single way. So here's 3 coats, and this does cover completely in 3 coats. It matches the color in the bottle and has no visible nail line. This will dry extremely glossy on its own, though I do recommend a top coat for wear time. So there's 3 coats. Next up we have Tanzanite, and this is a shimmery royal blue. It's kind of got like a duochrome effect to it in person. There is a little bit of purple around the edges. So here's our first coat of Tanzanite. Says a great, easy to work with formula, not too thick, not too thin, doesn't want to run or pool. Covers pretty well here on this first coat. I am going to go in for a second coat because I can still see my nail line and it is a little patchy here. But overall, I feel like this is going to be a major crowd pleaser. So here is 2 coats, and this one does cover completely in 2 coats for me. With all that shimmer in there, I did want to note that this I didn't have to worry about brush stroking with. I also didn't have any kind of staining with this. It does dry a little bit dull though, so you will want a glossy top coat. So there is 2 coats. Next up we have Nobility, and this is a dark grapey purple shimmery polish. So here's our first coat of Nobility. This is much like Tanzanite in formula, in finish, in everything except color. So this does have a good, easy to work with formula. Not too thick, not too thin. It does cover pretty well here on this first coat, but I am going to go in for a second coat. And just like Tanzanite, I also didn't have to worry about brush stroking or staining with this one. So here's our second coat. This one does cover completely in 2 coats. It also dries a little bit dull. It's not too bad, but you will again want a glossy top coat to just make it shine as well as help with wear time. These are just 2 beautiful polishes. So there is 2 coats. Next up we have London Fog, and this is a silvery, metallic, shimmery polish. So here's our first coat of London Fog. This covers really well on this first coat. I am going to go in for a second coat though. But if you went in for a thick enough coat, this would be completely opaque in one, no problem. But I am going in pretty thin. This is one that I would say you have to worry about brush strokes with. It actually doesn't look too bad wet, but it dries down a little bit, so it will look more brush strokey as it's dry. But I did find that adding a top coat helped the brush strokes. So here is 2 coats, and this one does cover completely in 2 coats. Dries fairly glossy on its own, though I do recommend that top coat to help with the brush strokes as well as wear time. So there's 2 coats. And lastly for today we have Gold Mine, and this is almost a super dark olivey base, leaning black with a bunch of gold micro glitter. So here's our first coat of Gold Mine. This is a jelly polish, so it is going to need to be built up, though it is completely opaque in just 2 coats for me. The glitter in here stands out really nicely against the dark base, but since it is micro glitter, it will dry slightly textured and it will be a little bit difficult to remove. So there's our first coat, and here's our second coat of Gold Mine. This one does cover completely in 2 coats. It also dries a little bit dull, so along with drying slightly textured and dull, a glossy top coat is recommended, though it's also recommended for wear time, as I've said, 4 times in this video now? So there's 2 coats. So Royalty is my favorite of this collection. It's really great for jelly sandwiches, which is something I've really been into, and I am wearing it right now paired with a China Glaze glitter. It's beautiful and it's so Halloween and fall and just perfection. But I did want to give a special shout out to Tanzanite because this is stunning. This is a jump off your nails kind of blue that's really just like beautiful. I really love this one. And you know blue is not my favorite color to wear. And that is it. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of this collection. Let me know if you plan on picking any of them up, and let me know what your favorite was. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more from me, and I'll talk to you again next time.